What's up, guys? Dustin Warncke with Texas Fishing Game Magazine, associate publisher here. I'm so excited to have the chance to talk to you on my backyard oasis again here when I talk about the outdoors. And we're talking about the May issue this month, and today we're going to talk about optics for freshwater fishing and why they're important for locating fish. Now, the main reason why we want to look at optics for freshwater fishing is basically we're looking for birds. We become bird watchers as outdoorsmen that fish. And basically what you're looking for is the schools of shad that fish underneath them are pushing to the surface that seagulls and other birds are diving down to feed on, alright? And one of the best ways you can do that is a good pair of binoculars, and I brought three different versions of binoculars here, three different types of binoculars here to show you what we have available in the marketplace today, where you can get you a good pair of binoculars to go bird watching for fish. And what basically is happening is the stripers, the white bass, standies or stripers or striped bass or white bass, whatever you want to call those species of fish. You've got two main species, the white bass and the stripers, that are feeding on shad and that are basically pushing them up to the surface, like I said. So basically you're looking for those birds and looking for that feeding activity and looking for groups of birds that are diving on fish, and that's usually a good sign that there's shad that are close to the surface that they're feeding on, and there's fish underneath them. One particular story, when I was on Lake Richland Chambers a couple of years ago in June, those birds were so active and those fish were so active they'd hit on a bare hook. I was just confident of that because they were that hungry, they were that gorging with shad. And we just followed the birds and found the fish. So basically you want a good set of binoculars to find the fish, find the birds, find the fish. And what I brought along is a couple of different options for kids first. A small pair of binoculars. This is a BARSKA 10 power by 25 millimeter pair of binoculars. It has a little string for a lanyard. It's not really fancy. It's not very expensive at all. I think I found this at Academy for like $10 or something like that. You can find these little BARSKA binoculars, and they're great for kids. They're great for a lightweight pair of binoculars to wear around your neck for a kid to wear all day, and basically to look for birds with you while you're on your fishing trip. So that's a good idea for kids and women and other folks that may have smaller statures that basically don't need a whole big old pair of binoculars to wear all day. Or to have on the boat. And these are easy to look through and very easy to try. My son uses these binoculars all the time. We're in the woods and on the water. So another pair is this Nikon 8mm by 40 objective, or 8 power by 40 millimeter objective. I have these in a set of Bino bibs, and I highly recommend Bino bibs. They are made by the same folks that make Scope Coat, which is Century products, and basically they protect your binoculars from water, from dust, from dirt, from all kinds of different grime and stuff that can get into your optics and play into their longevity. So a good pair of Scope Coats or a good pair of Bino bibs basically protect your optics, and this is a pair of like I said, 8 power by 40 millimeter objective, another good set. Then I also, and this is more the high end, Nikon obviously more the higher end optics, and I use these for watching birds and the water, and then I use this for 3D archery as well. Another set I just bought, probably my favorite out of all of these, and this is not the highest cost either, and that is a pair of 10 by 50 binoculars, so 10 power by 50 millimeter. I like the larger objective lenses for searching for birds. They gather light easier. Basically they've got a focusable lens on them. They're really good, high quality. I bought these off Amazon, and they were not very much money at all. I'll put a link in the description so you can check them out. But they're just a good pair of binoculars. You can put a lanyard on, or just set them on your dash console of your boat, and you can check them out that way. But basically these have covers on the tops and the bottoms, the eyepieces and the objective pieces, and really, you know, not high end, but really functional binoculars. You know me, I'm always on a budget, and I'm always trying to find the best quality for the best value, and this is one of the ones I found, so I'll put the link in the description for these. These are Hoosun, so they're not a real big American name brand, but they're just one that I like for bird watching as well, for water. So basically, or for freshwater. So basically what you're looking for is something that's going to have a large objective lens, a good power, a good focus, and it's going to be a good quality pair of optics for you. And you could spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a pair of marine optics. Now you can always do that, and I'm not going to advocate that you don't need to do that in some cases. If you're really out there, if the water's really bumpy and or really turbulent, and you're going up and down and everything, a good pair of marine binoculars, but you're paying upwards of almost $1,000, if not more than that, for some of the high-end marine binoculars. You don't need to spend that much money. Just get you a good pair of general binoculars and you will get the job done. And again, if you want to spend a lot of more money, that's great, but that's just not me. So I like to hunt on a budget and fish on a budget. So good pair of binoculars. You know, look for a large objective and then a high variable power or high fixed power of your objective lens, and just check it out and get out there and have some fun and catch some fish. So nice time of year for white bass fishing, nice time of year for striped bass fishing. Look for the birds, find the fish, hit it hard, have fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, reading, and listening. Have an awesome day in the outdoors. We'll see you next time.